Well, good morning internets. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. I am hoping this day is going to go okay. It's not really a day that I want to, by choice, have to do. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, I don't even remember the last time I picked up a camera and vlogged. Probably was early January of our 2019, but that's the way it is. Sometimes things work out and sometimes things don't. I've been going through a lot of things that prevent me from living my life, prevent me from having the fun that I used to have. Trying to get a grasp on what's, I guess, gonna become the new normal. And if this is the new normal, then something's gonna have to change. Because there is no quality of life here at all. That being said, on our beautiful minus 43 Celsius morning, I'm heading out to the specialist. Oh no, it can't be something easy like right across town. It's gotta be a 5.5, 6 hour drive to visit this here specialist. So hopefully it's an appointment that is warranted and not just something to pad her bottom line and make her get more money this month. I got a letter, I don't remember now when it was, probably January sometime, that they wanted to see me. So I suppose a good thing is, if it was important, they probably would have called. So it's probably just a routine follow-up. I'm hoping they didn't review the x-rays or anything and decide that you know, there's more going on or something, but I guess it is what it is. So of course, got the truck here warming up. Got my music going, got things going for the road trip. Don't exactly know how it's going to be when I get there. I have a few things I would like to do. If we can make it happen, then great. If not, then it was just a drive to the city for the specialist. I do have the dash camera running, so if something out of the ordinary happens, hopefully we can catch it. If not, we will see you when we get to Saskatoon. Well, hello internets, here we are. Well, made her to the big city of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Pretty much, as you can kind of maybe tell, that's the city center airport, or sorry, hospital, in the background there. I apologize that there's no road footage, but my dash camera's acting up again. I guess I should say, or possibly say, it may be the memory card. I got myself a routine. Usually when I shoot footage, I upload the footage to the computer and then I format the old card. Well, over the last couple of months or so, when I've shot road footage, I've been just adding it to the previously shot SD card, and without putting it on the computer. Well, I decided to use a new card that was untested today, and it's not working in the dash camera, so I guess there is no road footage this time around. Well, the roads were good, no trouble at all, nice and clear. Little bit of blowing snow, drifting snow, but that is, you know, expected for winter, right? Stopped by the dollar store on the way in. Yeah, I know we have one in Lloyd, but at the same time, sometimes the larger stores carry different products or a bigger line of products than what we carry here or at home, and vice versa, right? Picked up a couple things that we just plain don't have at home or out yet anyways, and headed on over to the hospital here. I got a couple more stops I want to do after the appointment, providing that things don't get too rough. If they go good, then we're good. If not, then we'll just head her back home. So we'll see how she rolls and catch you all later. Well, good morning, internets. Here we are. No, we're not in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We're actually back home in Lloydminster. Came on home later yesterday evening. I was feeling pretty wrecked from the day, so just decided to go crash. Woke up this morning. Didn't really get much sleep, but it is what it is. Well, today I got some running around I'm wanting to do. Check the fan mailbox and make some phone calls. See what I can get set up for the next few days. Sometimes when there's things going on, if you can be proactive, then it shows initiative that you really want to partake in their services. So that's sort of what I'm doing or trying to do here. It was kind of nice to have a good conversation with the doctor and discuss options, discuss what's going on, and get what her feelings were on a few things. They sent me for a bunch of blood work. They took 14 vials of blood out of me, so I was feeling a little wrecked after that, especially considering I hadn't ate well, the whole time I was in Saskatoon, and really didn't eat until probably about 9:30 last night. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but at the same time I was released unescorted, so what do they expect me to do, right, without supervision? Well, it kind of is what it is. Here we are, a brand new day. Let's see what happens, and around we go. Well, hello internets, here we are. We come to the end of what has been a long couple of days. Starting off by a road trip to Saskatoon to see the specialist, which coming on the heels of a road trip to Edmonton to see another specialist was a very hard road trip to do physically, and for me anyway, and but I was able to pull through, was able to make it, was able to get there, and had a really good conversation with my specialist. You know, she did blood work and such in, I think it was the fall or late summer of last year, and the current blood work that's been done a few months ago, she's not very happy with the difference in results. There really hasn't been any change. If anything, things have gotten worse, which I knew something more was going on. You know your own body, you know your own, the way you're supposed to be feeling and the way you feel. Well, like I said, had a good conversation with her. Forgot what I was going to say. Had a good conversation with her, discussing some possible new routes, new medication, more testing she wants to do to rule out other things before jumping at the serious things that it could be, or that possibly it is. I did a couple of shoppings while I was in Saskatoon, got me a new coat from the new coat store. The coat store here in town must just get the scraps or something, because they haven't had new stock in a very long time, and my coat was bought in the spring of 2014, so it's been a minute since, you know, that coat was new. So of course it was time for another one, and picked that up and fueled up and pretty much hit her on home. Currently I'm editing up the dash camera footage from the road trip to Edmonton. Unfortunately, there is no road trip footage for the Saskatoon trip. As mentioned, the SD card in the dash camera was playing tricks, and I didn't bring a second one with me, and because of the way I was feeling, I didn't do my normal routine that I usually do with extra memory cards, packing my road bag, you know, backup plans and Sometimes I overthink things and it kicks my anxiety into gear, which then causes a bunch of other issues. And the Saskatoon trip, as much as it was a disaster, I didn't have hardly any anxiety because I didn't have hardly any anxiety because I didn't think about it really at all. I took just barely enough money to get by and pretty much pointed her east and went for her. Well, I came home, I was a little bit wrecked and kind of crashed, didn't really shut down the vlog, so this here vlog is a 2-day one. The next day, did a little bit of running around. I believe I checked the post office box. I forget exactly what I did. And kind of had a bit of a relaxing day, and really here we are now. Gonna shut her on down. Today was a good one, tomorrow's another one, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.